Hi, my name's Craig Covey. I'm an insurance agent here in Texas, and we have Tropical Depression 8 out there in the Gulf of Mexico. I thought this would be a great opportunity to be able to talk to you about what happens to insurance when storms come into the Gulf of Mexico. I did a blog back in May talking about what the ingredients are for a hurricane to make it start up, and a little bit more information about the projected paths that they take as each month progresses through the hurricane season. Here's the blog that I did about how it starts. I'm going to bring up these pictures again here in a minute because it's pretty interesting with Tropical Depression 8. But this is a little bit about the blog that I did, and this here is what I call an 80-20 box. The highlighted area is basically the Gulf of Mexico, and whenever a named storm enters this area, the highlighted area, then insurance companies will go into what's called a moratorium, which means that we as insurance agents can no longer write a policy. In fact, right now, as of today, a lot of them went into a moratorium and they've cut us off from even being able to do quotes for us to help out our clients. So it kind of puts us at a standstill for the time being until the storm makes landfall, dissipates, whatever it does. The projected path, let me pull this down, the projected path, here you can see, over the next few days into the weekend is to go into the southern part of Texas. It could change its direction, but this is what they're projecting right now. So if you note right here where they're showing it to be at 4 a.m. on Thursday, you see it in this little box here. So let me come back to this highlighted area. Puts it about right in this area here. So you can see it's well within that highlighted area. Now let me share with you a little bit more information about this. Here on the left, you can see a wider scope of the Atlantic Ocean, and you can see we got Tropical Depression 8 there in the Gulf of Mexico. We've got Gonzalo as a named storm out there in the waters, and then coming up right behind it, look what's brand new. We've got another storm developing that's just under 40% developed. So they're keeping an eye on that. And if you look here on the right, you can see here the projected paths, the likely projected paths for July. We're at the tail end of the month of July, and you can see here we've got Gonzalo and Tropical Depression 8 pretty well following one of these likely paths. And then as you look into August, you can see how they develop over there where that yellow X is that can develop and head over here to the U.S. So I found that really interesting. Thought you would like to see a little bit more about this. These pictures are taken from NOAA, which I will provide a link below. And if you're interested in, I'll provide a link for this as well. If you're interested in a little bit more about ready preparedness for a hurricane before and after, and a couple other suggestions and ideas provided by ready.gov, I will include this link for you as well. Goes into a little bit more information about how to prepare for a hurricane, making an emergency plan, an evacuation plan, what to do when you come back. There's some pretty good information on here that I think you might find interesting. So anyway, I thought that you might be interested and learn a little bit more about this. I will put the link for my blog as well that I did about the hurricane. If you've got kids, you might like the illustrations I put there and some of the other information. I'd love to hear your comments, and if there's any other questions or information I can provide back to you, I'm more than happy to do so. Thanks for taking the time to stop by, and we will see you soon.